It's Not Weird, It's Festive by Project Melody.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
The wallpaper in the back, all 4 of them, absolutely based.
This is gonna be a neat day, man. Hello.
Neat.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Oh, I know what site this is on. Oh no.
Howdy do. Bro. It's just, don't it look cute?
Very, very kawaii, I would say. The fact that the ropes are neon pink, chef's kiss, absolutely amazing.
But yeah, I wasn't actually going to be 3D. Which is why I was late. I'm sorry.
Her 3D model has caught up so much. It is so interesting to see how far 3D Melody has come, because I remember like really old 2D Melody, and like the model even then back then was still pretty good. But this looks a lot smoother, and this looks amazing.
And then my computer freaked out, and then my tax person called me and just,
Yeah,
Is this
taxes.
a Twitch stream or a spicy stream? If it was a spicy stream, I would not be wearing... See, I look so incredibly tame that I'm not even nervous. Incredibly tame! I would wear this to meet the queen!
The sass. The sass. Oh, I can hear the sass come through her model.
I can't say that anymore.
No, you cannot. King Charles, baby!
I used to say that a lot. Oh shit, I have to change it now. Is there a Scandinavian queen? We're the lewdest outfit of them all, a wedding dress. Don't say that.
Right up there with hand holding. Can't do it.
Are you guys pogging? You guys champing? You pogging? You champing?
Hogging.
Mel streams are always so full of energy. It's not full of energy! I haven't even had coffee! Still loving your pulley.
Mel with coffee sounds like an absolute time. Oh my. Also, person top right, recent tip, Force Forever, 1337, you absolute Chad.
I say, yes, I love my pull. I love it. I love it, but it's a shame I can't, like, my friend tried it. She's a dancer, and she just, like, went all the way to the top like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell did you get that grip? With
Intense muscle control. Like there is a lot of muscle control that goes into that, and a lot of strength that goes into that. And I absolutely have nothing but respect for people that can do that. Like it is some next level strength and control.
tough one. It sucks as even my feet. Like, and this is a like bipolarity pull. Like it has standard. Like, but it also has spin. Which you can go like so freaking fast. You just go on and on and on and on and on and on. But I can't use it.
I'm just remembering back when I was a kid doing like the basketball hoops, the poles on them, just swinging around all day, so dizzy. Oh, it's great though.
Boneless Mel. Oh hell yeah. Do you like your Mel boned or deboned? Joke's on you. It's empty in here. Oh. You can see my shoes from inside my body. I'm empty. There's no bone in.
Amazing. That's how you
Look
turn a
how high
phrase.
up my arms are. I look like I'm standing on a stool. Some
Kinda.
calibration is dearly needed. No, it's not a calibration. It's a measurement. I'm taller. I'm taller than Melly. Melly is short stack. Mel's really 7'6".
I could see Mel being 7'6". I could see her absolutely just being just this Amazon queen. Just straight up like has to bend over to walk indoors. I could see that. This would not surprise me.
How dare you tell people? Yeah, I'm 7'6". Can't even get into my apartment. I'm too tall. I have to wiggle on the ground like a worm. Jacko pose? Even if I could do it, which I can't.
Yeah.
But even if I could Jacko pose, 1, face camera,
Yeah.
and 2, not being able to touch the ground correctly.
Physics do become an issue.
That's what prevents it. There was one, I saw this one, okay. There's a newer face tracking headset type thing. There's 2 of them. And they're like to your face. And I'm like, that's cool. That would get rid of all the
Thing.
You could like lay your face on the ground. The question is, I don't trust it. Why not? Because people are too clever these days.
They do be. Like the internet, I have a respect for the internet, but it downright scares me. Like that stuff, that'll go 1 to like a million real quick. When we have the entire lifespan of memes in like 24 to 72 hours, right? Entire memes live and die in that, because then the meme like evolves, and then it hits mainstream popularity, and then it, you know, starts to get kind of cringe, so to speak, overused. People don't quite get why the meme is a thing, so you start getting some weird, like, you know, just variation of it, just like that doesn't quite make sense, and then obviously it falls into obscurity, right? And when we have that in like 24 to 48 hours, the internet scares me because of its speed, its reach, and its just willingness to just do things. Like if I were to say, you know, oh, artist Kip Jacko posing, wink, right? I guarantee you something's gonna pop somewhere. Someone's gonna be like, I'm about to make this man's whole day, and it scares me. It really does.
And take data from everything.
Yeah.
3D model looks extra smug.
Yes, it does. Very smug. Smug. It do.
Did you convince Haruka to pull the sleigh for the VShojo streamers to ride in? Because she's a reindeer. Oh dear, I didn't think to ask her. Is that weird? Do I go up to her and be like, hey, would you be willing to, pull me? No, it's not weird, it's not weird. I'll just like put all these straps.
Literally was in mod chat, and apparently, I guess some groups end up using the term honey mustard as the honey mussy. And so in mod chat just messages his buddy in Canada, because we're thinking it was a regional thing, and like, which, if you've heard the term honey mussy, please, I in the comments, please explain, like, where is this located? Where is the approximate vicinity of this, if you will? And so he sends it off to his buddy just in the middle of the night. His buddy was, just wasn't even sure if he was up, right? Just, what's the honey mussy? And gets a response just like, what are you effing talking about? This is the kind of people I surround myself with. I don't know. That just totally reminded me of that.
It's on you. And with them. It's not weird. It's festive.
Yes.
It's festive. Don't make it weird. It's not
Don't
weird.
make it weird.
It's festive. I have got chat in the palm. Fuck! I got chat in the palm. In the palm of...
What the hand doing? It's got a mind of its own. Artists, you know what to do.
In the palm... There we go. In the palm of my hand. Fuck! Stop doing that! So basically, I have, cameras around my room. And so this pole is a bitch. This pole is an absolute bitch, and I'll tell you why.
I believe it. So her setup is one of those that would confound me. So in the environment that I'm in right now, I mean, I have my PC on very, very much 24/7 almost sometimes, especially when I'm trying to pump out VODs on one of the other channels. And it gets so hot. Oh my gosh. Like, the room Mel is in, unless that is like air conditioned and fanned consistently, is probably just smoldering. Like, it is probably just like a furnace in there. And yeah, absolutely, to get something like this, I mean, you're probably using a bunch of shots and they're all compositing the data there, thus you're able to get a translation from, physical Mel, whoever physical Mel may be, into the model that is this. And I would imagine that there are certain limitations on the tech as well, as mentioned previously, going to the ground, kind of doing a Jacko pose kind of thing, doing planks, right? Callie's mom meme, right? There's going to be certain limitations on that. But, I mean, VTubing is effectively an arms race for all intents and purposes. When you really think about it, how far we have come from just your older models, how, they used to look. Certain VTubers, when they debuted, you have Yonner's debuting from her prior YouTube work. You have, old Silverveil. You have, even some of the early Hololive designs, right? Fubuki, 2D Fubuki currently looks different than old 2D Fubuki and even 3D Fubuki, right? And certain designs are tailored and redone over time. And thus, when something comes out into, the meta, such as the very famous, I'm sure a lot of you remember the whole VTuber sticking out their tongue kind of thing. A lot of Hololive got on that too, where people were just like, I can't, I don't have the tech, right? But you get something like tongue tech, right? Or you get something like certain toggles and stuff. I know, like Zentreya, all of her models are just absolute bangers. and like the helmet toggle, right? I mean, some of that is just super cool, and it really is kind of just what is the next newest thing, what is the next best thing, you know, where can we take the current technology that we have, and where can we bring it to? And that's really why I consider VTubing to be kind of an arms race. And if you're the first to break that technology, for the first to, you know, kind of broker an agreement with an artist or artists to get to that technology, right, I think you have an edge up completely, 100%. And, you know, that's where, you know, definitely you credit your artists and stuff like that, and make sure it can be a mutually beneficial relationship. Like, I didn't make my model. I think it was Akino Arata. I have the information somewhere on who actually made this 2D model on Fiverr. And, you know, I absolutely love them as an artist, and I make sure to credit them and say, I didn't make this model. I don't have the skill to do that. And that's why I pay people. I pay artists to do that, because they have that skill, and I know that they will do it a lot better than I ever could. So this makes sense in regards to, one, her room being absolutely sweltering at times because of the sheer amount of tech, but also because of all the cameras around. Two, you know, you're looking at just such an evolution of technology, and I think a lot of these can be done in VR chat. I've been very after, my end goal is going to be some kind of simulated reality like this. That being said, that is a lot of money and a lot of investment, and that there's some build up to that. And three, I mean, Melody she kind of has this like talent and tech point where she meets both of them very, very well. Because you can have the best model ever, but you can have, you know, a garbage personality. You can have a great personality, but you could have a model that, you know, is either very divisive, people don't like it, it's overdone, it's underdone, right? And Melody kind of has the best of both worlds going on, because not only does she have amazing models, but she also has a great personality, for lack of a better phrase, right? She is very Melody, if you will. She is very Project Melody, and, you know, the bagel meme, right? She is just unapologetically herself and kind of just vibing. And she also has, you know, a great model and model lineup to go with it. So just things to consider in regards to VTubing, and in regards to, really, I mean, you can apply this to YouTube and Twitch in general as well.
Because it's actually silver. And you know what's cool about things that are silver?
They're reflective and become a pain when it comes to anything sensory, like either infrared or cameras, right? Right? Is this where we're going?
And chrome. They're reflective as shit.
I'll take that W. I'll take that rare kip W, chat. Thank you.
Basically, the camera is like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't buy a shiny pole. No, I love my shiny pole. No, I like it. No, I like my shiny pole. I like fucking with it when I'm bored. No, yeah. I was doing
That's a mood in a completely just say-so environment, too. Like, 100%, if I had one of these, like, just spin all day. Just spin till I'm dizzy. And then have to, you know, find my way to a sink. Probably vom. Go for round 2. Go for round 3. I mean, not even from a spicy standpoint. Just from, like, an actual, like, if this is here, this is going to get played with. Like, this is going to see use one way or the other. All I'm going to say. I just need to know, like, do I need to, like, you know, maintain the pole in a specific way? Do I need to clean it in a specific way? What's the care, upkeep? What are the limitations? Obviously, I can't, you know, just yeet myself from it, right? Things like that. From an absolutely say-so perspective, not just for the YouTube manual reviewer that I know is probably going to have to go through this, but from an absolute, just like what I would do. Oh, 100%. I'd be making myself dizzy on this thing in a completely safe for work fashion. It'd be absolutely nutty. Note to self, now don't have one of these in my house, because I will actually just make myself dizzy. It'd be so much fun, though.
Since when I was visiting my mom, because I had a grouping, and I'm like, oh shit, you can learn pole. That's cool. And they're like, bring a swimsuit. I said, I don't have a swimsuit. My brother's thin little fucker. He had these like short things for working out, and I showed up, and so I've got like just a bra, a sports bra, and I got my brother's Spider-Man shorts, and I'm like, let's do this shit.
Actually based.
Do a flip. I don't know how to do a fucking flip. I don't know how to do a flip. I don't know how to do a flip. I don't know how to do.
You know what this is kind of reminding me of? It's kind of reminding me of like Jimmy Neutron era 3D animations. Her certain facial features and stuff, very reminiscent of like Nickelodeon 3D animation. And I don't mean that, I mean that in like the best way possible. This is actually very interesting. I'm like, these expressions, sometimes over expressions even, are very reminiscent of certain things like that, which is super cool. And it works here. Mel is very expressive when you come down to it, right? You know, she has her shy moments. Look at Bagel. But she's a very expressive person. And so the model just matches that energy. It's super cool.
Do a flip. I don't know how to do flip. My arm flips. Dance or flip. I don't know how to flip. I don't know how to flip. I don't. What it?
Yeah, all I can see from the face right now, ever since I've said, is Sheen and Ultra Lord. And Sheen, you can't. This is the 7th time you brought Ultra Lord to show and tell this week. This is
I don't
great.
know how to flip. I don't know how to flip.
I wonder if this is gonna get copyrighted. Actually,
Fuck me.
You don't have to be.
Yeah, I did a flip and it was intentional. When you become
I'll give Mel the win on that one. I'll give her the W. That was a pretty solid flip.
anxious, some people forget things, and so if I get
Yeah.
real anxious, like you'll notice that I stutter a lot and repeat things, and I can't find words. It's because it just.
I hate that. I stutter so much, and I always feel guilty about it when I stream or when I do content like this, because you look at someone like the Russian Badger, right? Very direct, to the point, very personal, very comedic, very this is what you need to know about the situation. And you look at people like Brandon Herrera, and obviously Brandon Herrera is like bloopers at the end, but generally they are they're people that can speak very fluently, very concisely. I have always just stuttered. My brain will work faster than my mouth can keep up. And absolutely, I speak in concepts. So if we're talking about something like finance, if we're talking something about, ABC, XYZ, right? Absolutely. And I understand the concept, and I can start speaking to you about the concept. The moment I have to think about my words is when I'll start pausing and starting to have to like, okay, what am I actually trying to say here? And you'll absolutely see that in my content. I am super self-conscious about my stutter. Where someone like Melody, I would argue, does it in a very cute, kawaii fashion. I always feel like I'm just a dingus when I do it. It feels rough.
There's nothing there. So instead of clock, I'd be like lateness box or glove, hand warm sack.
Yeah.
You zoomer.
It's not incorrect though. I've absolutely done that. I've had roommates and friends that have done that too, where they're just like the thing, the concept, the thing that you put the other thing into. The mayonnaise jar, that one, right? I understand that logic. That is, wow, I haven't actually come across someone that's done that in like 2-3 years at this point. I know exactly what that is though.
I don't know what you're saying. Mel, I just got rizzed. No, wait. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're skibbity get. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not the Rizzler. I like Twizzlers. Kind of. Speak normal.
Is Mel too old for Riz memes? What about the Narizzler? Sticking out your yacht for the Narizzler? What about that? I feel like there's a couple things the Narizzler has said that I'm just like, you're I think I know what age bracket you're in. Like Mel, we know is like 23, 24 canonically, right? I think 23. Like, God, I lost so many years of my life in a really dumb situation. I lost so many years. And I'm like almost 29 at this point. And so like some people will say certain things in the VTubing sphere. Like if somebody brought up Gmod Idiot Box, or somebody brought up Naruto to Random Flashness 4 or AMV Hell 3, I just like look at them like, you know, okay. I think I can guess your age bracket from certain things that you say and bring up. Absolutely. So no, age is always a funny thing when it comes to VTubing, right? It's just like certain tells can give away a certain thing, right? Like somebody knowing what Riz is versus not knowing what Riz is, versus somebody knowing what, Naruto to Random Flashness 4 is, versus somebody like, what do you mean? Like Naruto the series? Like, yeah, I watch it, right? You can get these certain interactions together, and it's just, chef's kiss, makes my brain work.
Any fun stories from the recent convention? Everyone was very nice and polite, and nothing weird happened.
Amazing.
You cried, shut the fuck up! Shrek in Shadow the Hedgehog
That's 2000s right there.
marinating each other's glizzies at the
Nice.
baseball game.
I can see it. No, that makes sense. That just makes sense at that point. No end cards? Really? Oh, I kind of miss the end cards. outro goes really hard. If you haven't watched her, if you haven't gone and watched Project Melody, right, go check out Project Melody. I would absolutely recommend you have Safe Search on, though. Would absolutely recommend that. Unless you're into that, then definitely feel free to Google Project Melody. But what I can say is Project Melody is an amazing creator, an amazing VTuber, and really has been an inspiration for a lot of what I do. Because I remember when Project Melody was debuting at her other job and hearing about how just she took that entire platform by storm. Nobody thought it was going to work. Nobody thought she was going to make it. And she absolutely just proved everybody wrong. Not out of any malicious intent, not out of any spite, but just because she wanted to do a thing. Thus, she did a thing, right? And that's why I have immense respect for her. She's very personable. She's very kind. I even reached out to her in regards to, hey, would it be okay if I did React content to your stuff? You know, I try to be as transformative as possible. If you want, you know, take a look at some of the stuff I do. And the fact that Project Melody got back to me, emailed me back and said, cool, I am immensely appreciative. And I do hope that I'm making this as transformative as possible if for some reason she ever watches this. But even then, right? Thank you, Project Melody, for everything you've done. And definitely, if you have not checked out Project Melody, go and check out Project Melody. I have her channel and this video down in the description down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are on 3DML. Let me know if you remember Sheen and Ultralord, and if that animation kind of is evocative of these current facial features. Do you think that the overexpression is great? Do you think that the expression is just right? Let me know all that fun stuff in the comments section down below. Please keep it civil as always, and I will see you all in the next one.